So I wanted to make this video kind of like as an introduction to what my purpose was in creating this channel, creating this platform, trying to create this community. I was going to wait before making this first video for several reasons. But one of the reasons is I'm just getting over some cold virus thing. And my voice is just now coming back. So bear with me. But God said, now, move now. So I can't wait on this thing. So this platform was created from, honestly, a place of somewhat loneliness, a place of spiritual isolation, mainly due to being moved into my purpose. This is being done through strong trials, tribulations, moments of wanting to completely give up, moments of wanting to completely stop life. And I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to say it that way. Some moments of wondering what the purpose of me even being brought here was for. I've lived a life of trauma. I know a lot of us have. I don't want to make this a victim thing because we all have a story. Everybody has a story. Everybody has had trials. Everybody has had tribulations. We've all gone through something. We all have traumas. We all have things that we need to heal from for our souls. Every time we're hurt to our core, every time our hearts are broken, that's a nick on our souls that we carry with us beyond this life into the next, no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what that next looks like for you, we carry it. It doesn't just leave in this life. And I wanted to run, I wanted to escape it. And I realized we can't run. We can't escape it, especially not those of us that have a divine purpose here. And most of us that have a divine purpose here, we've gone through some traumas. We've gone through some pains. We've gone through some things that most people would have never, ever survived from. But we're here, and we're here for a reason. We're here for a purpose. We're still here because we have a job to do. Everybody on this earth is here for a purpose. But some of us, we're here to break generational curses. We're here to break strongholds. We're here to lift up whole generations. That's heavy. That's nothing light. And it's going to come with a lot spiritually. Yes, physically in this 3D realm, but spiritually, we're going to be at war. And spiritual warfare is real. And through the course of this channel, I'll be sharing my story bit by bit. I don't want to put too much in one video. I'll share basically my story and how I got here. But in doing that, I want to make this a community for all of us to do that. I know I'm not the only one. That's why I make this channel, and as well as following God's instruction. But I'm not the only one living this life and hurting, not being seen, feeling like you're not heard, feeling like nobody understands you, like the real you, the essence of you, your heart. It seems to be completely invisible to everybody else, but I see it. God sees it. There are others that see it. So we just have to start to put ourselves into places that we're being called to, divinely called to. And while we're doing that, and as we're doing that, we're going to find our people. We're going to find our community. We're going to find those that uplift us. We're going to find those that love on us, pour into us. Because a lot of us, we have hearts that are soft from our traumas. It's funny because people have a tendency to go one or two ways with trauma. They become very softened in their heart in a way that depletes them because they sacrifice themselves, Or they go to the other side and they get a hardened heart and they abuse others and they project onto others exactly what it is that they feel. There's a lot of us that have softened hearts. A lot of us that get taken advantage of. A lot of us that love to give. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we have to come together and learn to be strong and learn when to give, when not to. Learn what discernment is. Be able to hear the voice of God. Be able to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit. Be able to hear the voice of Jesus Christ himself. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever that is for you. But I will share along this journey what it is for me and how I got here. So, again, I don't want to make this too long. Then again, I don't want to make this too short. But I want this to be a platform for everybody. This is not my platform. This is not my channel. This belongs to us. This is for all of us. All of us. And as we build this community, I want us to really interact with each other. I want us to grow together. I want us to encourage each other. And I want us to be able to lean on each other and be able to share in each other's kind of perspectives of where we've gone from, how we got from where we are to where we are now, how it is that we're finding purpose in our journeys, in our pain, in your joys, in your fears. How are we finding our purpose? For those of us that are truly on a mission, I mean a absolute divine God-led mission, you can feel it in your soul, in your heart, from the time you were born, from the time you had recollection of who you were as your own person, separate from your mother and father. You've known this, you felt this, that you were here to do something big. You were here for a purpose. To help other people. You weren't just here for yourself. There's a lot of you out there like that. It's not just me. I know this. I can feel this. In the energy of the collective, I can feel it. And not only that, when we start to lean on each other, we start to depend on each other. When we have those weak moments in those very dark places, I'm talking about those really, really dark places where you can't feel anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything. Or anyone. We can help each other to pull each other out of those spaces. We can lean on each other. I know a lot of us, we have communities in the 3D. We have maybe you have a close-knit work community. I myself, I'm an educator. So the people that I work with, we're really close. I do consider them family. I consider my team, a community. I have my church family. I actually have 2 churches. So I have my church family. I have my real family. I have my family that were adopted into my heart that went beyond being friends to family. Then I have friends. So we all have our collective communities in the 3D in our real everyday lives. But I want this to be a community too. This community, a community that's 24/7 accessible. I plan to upload as much as possible. My main goal is to motivate, uplift, inspire, and in doing so, I plan on pouring that back into myself. A lot of times we end up pouring everything into everybody else. We pour so much. We pour our time. We pour our minds. We pour our spirits. Some of us, we still pouring our bodies. We're pouring everything into everybody else. But we're left depleted. We're left empty. And I said something last week in a situation that I'll probably talk about in an upcoming video. And I looked at this person and I said, if I loved myself as much as I loved everybody else, I would be just fine. And I never forgot that. It was almost a moment I kind of had to step back and say, wow, did you just say that? Yeah, you said that. You said that. I don't know if there was spirit or ancestor coming through, but it came out and I heard it. And I needed to hear it. I needed to hear that out loud. I needed to hear me say that. So now you're hearing me say that. If you loved you as much as you loved everybody else, you would be just fine. Just fine. So again, I want you to know that this is a safe space. Any negative comments are gone. they're instantly removed. You're out of here. Eventually, I will go live. Eventually, I'll have moderators. This is not a place for unhealthiness. This is a place for soul healing, for us to ascend together, for us to become a community and love on each other with compassion and empathy and love above all everything else. So anything negative will not be tolerated. Anything lower vibrational will not be tolerated, and definitely anything ungodly will not be tolerated. Now, with that also being said, yes, I welcome opinions, views very much different than mine. Please share, please give them to me. I want to hear what everyone has to say. We can't find truth in just what we want to look at. Truth is truth. Truth is going to reveal itself everywhere. From some of every place, even some places that you never imagined, you would never expect truth to come from. So I welcome all of that here. So I want you to know this is a safe space. This is a safe place. I love you. I'm loving on me. I encourage you to also love on you while loving on everybody else. My plan is to also be very transparent here, natural. And I mean that externally and internally as well, as much as I can be. Very transparent. I want this to be real and raw and uncut as much as possible, because I'm the type of person anyway. What you see is what you get. I'm me up front. So welcome. I'm happy you're here. Please share, like, subscribe so that we can get the word out there. There are already communities out there that actually motivated me to start my own channel, to reach out to the collective as well. So I encourage you to do the same. But please, again, like, share, subscribe if you feel that my channel, like I said, I know that is new. It is new. This is just an intro video. But take a look at my description too. If anything resonates with you or hits your heart or anything speaks to you, please feel free to share. I intend to upload at least 3 times a week, as much as I'm led to. I have my first 3 videos planned out so far. So this is the first one. Here we go. So again, I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. Again, be the light, be blessed. And I love you.